guys, welcome back to our channel.
So it is about 10:30 at night.
I know, it's really late. We spontaneously decided to do this video.
Yeah, we wanted to do a video that we've been like talking about for a while, just so that people can get to know us and they know.
Yeah, well, it was like 2 separate videos, but I feel like it just would be really like repetitive, so we decided to just combine them together.
Okay, we're gonna get started.
Yes, we're gonna get started. So the first one is gonna be 5 things that we like about each other.
All right, so we're just gonna alternate, do 1 and 1, and then just keep going back and forth.
Oh, okay. So my first one is his personality. I guess I'm never really bored when we're together, just because he literally is out there all the time. Like you can see in the videos too, like he literally can't sit still. Like he has to be dancing or doing something, or if I'm on my phone and he's been on his phone, like he literally will bug me at one point and like annoy the living crap out of me. But I guess I wouldn't want anybody else to like annoy me, because like it's fun around him. Like it's never boring and we always have something to do.
Okay. I thought I was a very boring person.
No, he really isn't.
So one thing that I like about Beverly is that I've noticed a lot lately is that she's the kind of person that like wears her heart on her shoulder. So what I mean by that is like she will basically like care a lot about like everybody around her, but she doesn't care as much about herself, which she should.
I know.
But I really like that she cares a lot about other people and she's always thinking about other people, but sometimes I think it's just a little bit too much.
Yeah, I think so too, and I've realized that a lot around like this time, but I'm gonna try to fix it. It's something that I need to work on for sure.
But you don't need to work on it completely.
I know. Second one, how passionate he gets about things, especially when he talks about like his dreams and his goals. Like it's so cute. Like his eyes like light up and they like glisten, and he smiles and he just gets so excited literally about what he's talking about. Like he gets so into it, and I'm just like, okay, calm down. Like you have to explain things to me because I don't understand everything.
It's like
that's like half of the time, like I don't understand what he's saying, but because he's so out there. But it's fun. It's always fun.
So I'm a very fun person, what you're saying.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not very annoying.
No, you're like quiet at first, and then all of a sudden it's like your personality comes out like crazy.
So something that I love about Beverly is that even though like she's a very, like I like to describe our relationship as like I'm never in the box, I'm outside the box, and she's very inside the box. And I like that she's always willing to try new things with me, and that even though she feels uncomfortable, she'll let me know that she feels uncomfortable, but she's always willing to try.
Yeah, but like uncomfortable in like the way of like I don't like something to eat, not like uncomfortable like he's putting me in a dangerous situation or something.
Yeah.
Like don't think wrong. Like
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's definitely more of like I've never gone to like this place, or I've never done this thing. Like our trip to El Paso, like
she did bike riding.
I know, and I mean I've rode bikes before, but I hadn't rode a bike in like years. It had been since like probably like in 6th grade when I literally stopped riding a bike, and all of a sudden I'm riding a bike in another state with a boy, and I'm trying to like control the bike, and it's not working.
I could tell that she didn't enjoy it as much as she's enjoyed other things.
Yeah, but like it was something I also wanted to do, so it wasn't bad either. Like I had wanted to do that too. Like I always saw those bikes like you like can rent out, and so I've always was like I want to do that. And so the fact that he like wanted to, I was just like, you know what, whatever, we're here, we might as well do it. But
so you guys will definitely have to try that out for sure.
it's actually a lot of fun. And then don't do what we did. We literally
yeah.
we returned our bikes, and I guess you're like supposed to like push them in and like lock it and yank it, and we didn't. We literally just put it on there, and then they were charging us. Yeah. So it was bad. So make sure that you lock your bike when you return it, because otherwise they charge you for it. But the third one is how caring he is. He knows I'm not a morning person, so if he wakes up early, he'll literally wait like 2 or 3 hours for me to wake up. Okay, but like it's not like I'm getting up at 2 in the afternoon, so don't think wrong, like, or don't think like, oh, I like to think, or she's lazy. But he literally gets up at 6 in the morning, so.
It's not my fault. Like, honestly, I go to bed at like, what, 1, 2 every day, basically. And then I just like randomly wake up at 6.
Yeah, and like, I literally get up at like 7 or 8, maybe. And 8 is even a struggle for me, so like, I don't know. He just wakes up too early for me. I can't handle it sometimes. But I'm definitely trying to be more of a morning person. I even told him today, I was like, I need to start getting up earlier and being more productive with my life. Because when I was doing that, like in May, like around finals week, I did so much. And I even got amazing grades because of it. Like, I finished off really strong.
So another thing that I like about Beverly is that when we first met, she made me promise to her that I would make time for her and I would spend time with her, because I had told her that you know, you live in Omaha, I live in Lincoln, we might not ever get to see each other, and look where we're at today.
I know. We literally see each other a lot more than I ever thought. Well, because he made it seem like he was never gonna see me or he was never gonna make time, so I was just like, no, we literally have been spending every single day with each other, and you're just gonna like be like, okay, bye, and not see me again. Like, so, that's literally how he made it seem. So I made him promise me, but he kept it. So
yeah, I kept it.
Thank you. The next one is always there for me, especially since I don't know if maybe a lot of you know, but my mom passed away, so there's a lot of like hard moments for me, and so he may not understand fully what I'm going through, you know, but he's always there. Like, even if he doesn't have words to say, he just lets me cry it out, and he hugs me and lets me just feel what I need to feel in that moment. So he's always caring, so I love that about him.
Another thing that I love about Beverly is that she has like the same mindset that I do. So like, we both get bored very easily. So like, we both want to be in school all the time, or we both want to be like juggling 2 to 3 different things at the same time. It's kind of just how our mindsets work.
Yeah.
Like she said before, like, I never want to be doing nothing. I hate doing nothing.
Well, we literally just tonight, like, he's like, I have too much energy, we need to do something, and I was like, okay, let's record a video. So this is why we're recording, because we literally, it's 10 o'clock, but we have so much energy and we want to do something and we want to be productive. And it's like, he literally just finished school, so he has like nothing to do. And then on Monday, I like didn't know what to do when I wasn't at work, because I was supposed to do something, and then it didn't happen, it canceled, so I just literally was like, what do I do? So yeah, we're very alike in that. So lastly, it's supportive. He lets me dream as high as I want and pushes me to get there. So we have very similar dreams too, as we think alike, so that's really good. And it was crazy because I've always talked about doing this one thing that we both want to do, and he talked about it, and then when we told each other, we were like, whoa, like, you literally are saying the same exact thing that I'm saying. So I think that's why I kept him, was because he literally has the same dream as me.
What do you mean you kept me?
And not like that. Definitely a lot more of those things. Obviously, I said 4 more before that.
The last thing that I like about her, just kind of related to that. Well, actually, so we were supposed to write 10 things at first.
Yeah.
And I actually ended up writing like 20 of them. But just to mention those little ones, I love her smile. I love that she's always laughing, and that she has a different laugh for everything she does. I don't know if you've noticed that, but if you go back to our videos, you might notice that she has a different laugh for everything that she does. But,
literally, everyone has I used to get made fun of that. Like, now I'm just like, let it be, because it's just who I am.
But the last thing that I love is that she's also very determined. So like, when she puts her mind to something, like, she's gonna do that. If she believes in something, she's gonna believe that. There's no changing Beverly's mind.
I'm stubborn, very stubborn.
It's like, whatever she believes in is what she believes in. You can try to prove her wrong, but it might not work.
Nah, I'm always right.
And that goes with life as well. Like, she's very determined to do what she wants to do.
Yeah. Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we'll go into the questions.
Hold on. Honestly, it's already at 11 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to just make that a video and just restart an intro?
No, we already said in the beginning that we were going to do 2.
Yeah, no, but you could restart an intro. And just make that video. Is that?
No, I don't want that.
Oh, okay.
Like, you just make it one video.
Okay.
So just keep going.
Yeah,
we were in a momentum and then you just killed it.
No, we still got the momentum. Don't worry.
So you continue then, because I don't know how to go from here.
Okay. So now we're gonna do. What?
Nothing good going.
We just messed it up right there.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, now we're gonna do the 5 questions, she has 5 questions and I have 5 questions that we just kind of got off the internet or got somewhere. Honestly, I got mine all from my head.
Oh, I literally watched another person's video and just.
So this
is 5 questions.
This is gonna be good. But okay, so these questions are for both of us. So like we might have like came up with it.
Yeah, but we're both answering it.
But
like,
we're both gonna answer.
He'll give his opinion and I'll give mine.
So the first thing is kind of deep, but kind of not.
Oh goodness.
So my first question
I'm nervous.
is what's one thing you cherish the most in your life?
You go first.
Oh, you putting me on the spot?
Yes!
I didn't even think about that question.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess I know my answer. I guess, like I mentioned before, my mom passed away, so I cherish like all the moments I got to spend with her. And especially the last moments, because I got to spend a lot more of them with her, and I was able to talk to her and she told me a lot of the things that she wanted. So I cherish that, because like that's something that like I know that I was able to do for her because it's the thing she wanted.
Honestly, mine is like the complete opposite. So like I love my family and I love them to death and I love everything about them. But honestly, the moments that I cherish the most is the moments that I spend alone. Just because they like shape me to be the person I am, and like obviously like my family helped me out with that, and like they've shaped me to who I am. But before that, I didn't know like how to be on my own. So like being on my own has taught me a lot of different things about myself and about like the people that I want in my life, and like what I want the most in life, like what I cherish the most, which is obviously like my family is number one. But it's also like that's why I cherish those moments of being alone the most. So yeah.
You do learn a lot, like leaving your family. Like I know he lives 2 hours away from his family and I live an hour and a half, but like you definitely learn a lot by like just moving away and like living on your own, like having to cook for yourself, finding food. Like your mom's not there to make food for you, like you have to find it. So
yeah, it's
definitely
a lot different.
It's like definitely a lot of growing like right away. So I get that. My question is, how did we meet? How long have we been dating? You answer that.
So technically we met like, what was it, like 5-6 years now basically?
3 years.
Was it 3 years ago?
Yeah.
So
Because
like,
it was 2 years before we started dating, so it's 3 years now.
Oh, okay. So we met like 3 years ago. It was actually like a coincidence in a way, because her friend, I knew her friend, and
Karina.
She came to, she was going to so we have a fireworks show at home, and it's called the Big Bang Boom, and it's like a really big fireworks show, and she was there with her, and she came and sat down with me and my family, because I saw them walking, and I was like, oh, you want to come sit with us? Because they didn't have anybody to sit with. And it turns out that her friend that she brought along was Beverly.
Yeah, it was weird because
we didn't think much of it at the time.
And then like finally we met, and it was just like, I know you. And I went and stalked him, and then I saw that he was friends with Karina, so I was like, so I screenshotted his profile and I sent it to her, and I'm like, is this the kid that we sat with at the 4th of July show? And she goes, yeah, that's Ray. And yeah, it went from there. If you guys want a story on how we met, like more in detail, we can do a video on that one.
Yeah,
because it's a really long story.
And it's a little like,
it's like a little, yeah.
I don't know if you guys would want to know it, but we've been together for almost a year.
Yeah.
It's actually coming up in a week. So by the time you're watching this video, it will actually be the next day.
Yeah.
Will be our 1 year. There's a couple surprises that day. So
I know, which is kind of scary because I hate surprises.
Yeah, that's one thing. Beverly hates surprises.
Like, I just want to know, like, if you're gonna surprise me, don't tell me you're gonna surprise me. Like, just show me when it happens. And he's really bad at that. Like, he's like, I'm gonna have a surprise for you, and I'm like, well, I want to know now. Like, you can't just tell me. Like, I hate them, and he doesn't understand that.
So my number two was, what's something you regret in life and why? So for me, I'm gonna answer this. So I live my life by a motto, which means like I live by everything happens for a reason. So in a way, I don't have any regrets, just because like obviously there's stuff that I wish I would have done, but I don't count it as a regret. I just count it as like a lesson learned. Like I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I didn't do that or I didn't do this because like God didn't want me to, and it happened for a reason. So right now I don't say that I regret anything in life.
Yeah, I don't really regret anything either. I think that most of the things that have happened in my life have been for a reason. Like, I think that's why we think so alike and we get along and we work well, is because we think similar. But yeah, I don't really regret anything. I think that the things that's happened in my life have been because to get me to where I am now, you know?
She's right here.
Yeah. That was so cheesy. Okay. My second one is, how do you guys manage living in different towns? So I live in Omaha and he lives in Lincoln. So it's an hour difference, which I know it seems like not a lot compared to a lot of other people's. Like my best friend did literally complete states away. Like he lived in Oregon and she lived here in Nebraska. So it was like horrible for her, but like now it kind of sucks just because like during the week we don't really see each other. But right now in the summer, yeah, but
it's like honestly it's like it's hard too, because like I said before, like we're very like work ethic people, so like we always want to be doing something, and it's kind of hard to like include each other when we're not together.
Yeah, it really is.
So sometimes we just like forget about each other, and it's just like, hey, what are you doing? Like, why haven't you texted me today? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, we do get involved, like especially when we're like working. We tend to like work, and then we forget to like text each other. Or especially when school starts, we literally are more of like, we're studying, we're doing homework, or we're going here and we're going there, and it's like we forget to text each other. But what I like about it too is just that we don't get mad that we do that. Like we're okay with it, and like I know that he's in class or he's busy and so he can't answer me, and I'm sure he feels the same way. How we manage it is pretty much just trying to see each other on the weekends, because like I'll drive here, he'll drive there. Like in the summer it was a little easier. It's been a little easier to see each other more just because
we both have the same day off.
Yeah, so he'll drive up or I'll drive here. So yeah, that's pretty much.
So my third question was, what's one thing that you would like to try but you're too scared or don't think you could ever do?
Now nothing, because what I was really scared of was to do YouTube, and I like seriously wanted to do it for the longest time. Like I especially wanted to be a beauty guru, because I literally, that's all I watch is beauty stuff and like all my beauty vloggers. Like my favorite is Yvette XO, and she just had a baby and I cannot stop talking about her.
I don't know anything about makeup, so don't ask me anything about makeup.
But like I love makeup, but I'm not the best at it, so like I never felt like I was comfortable enough or good enough to like post myself out there, so I never wanted to do it. So now that I have him and like we're doing this together, it's so much easier because we just back each other up and with ideas and stuff. So right now, not really anything that I want to do.
Honestly, for me, what's one thing that, like, I'm a person that isn't scared of basically anything. Like, there's people that are scared of spiders, you know, heights, stuff like that. I'm not scared of like anything.
All of the above that he just said.
Like, for me, like, I try to find things that I'm scared of just so that I can say I'm scared of something. But I think one thing that I would love to try that I've never tried but I've been too afraid of would be acting.
Really?
Yeah, like, I don't know, like,
that's something new.
Yeah, like, I've never like wanted to say like that I wanted to do an acting.
Yeah.
But that would be something I would love to try.
You'd be so good at like comedy.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, like he's always joking around and he always tries to be like the center of attention when we're with his family. Like he's always trying to be like bubbly and out there and make everyone laugh. So I can totally see that. Okay, my third question is what will happen when you guys graduate? So I graduate in December and he graduates in May. So we really don't know what's gonna happen, I guess. We're just kind of going with the flow and seeing what happens.
So honestly, today I told Beverly, look, figure out what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what I want to do by like March. But it might be December or it might be March.
It might be sooner. Like we have no idea what's coming up. Definitely these next month are gonna decide a lot of our future. Whether we move on together like to the same place or where we go our separate ways, we'll still support each other. We'll still be there. So
like
maybe we'll do longer distance, or maybe we'll be living together. Who knows?
Yeah, but like something that I want to do is I want to move.
Yeah, me too.
I want to move to like LA.
Which I do too, which if my sisters are watching this, they're gonna be jumping for joy, because when I was younger I used to say I wanted to move back to New York because if you don't know, I was born there and most of my mom's side of the family's there, so they're gonna be so sad when they hear this that I don't want to move back, but we'll see. I mean,
I want to go to Florida.
Yeah, because his dream school's there.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know, I want to go to film school. I mean, obviously, it depends on if I need it or not. Just because you can be a filmmaker nowadays without film school.
Yeah.
But I think it would help me in the long run.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Maybe I'll go to law school. Who knows? That's a question mark right now. But we'll see.
My number 4 is this one. I just wanted to make it kind of funny.
Oh my gosh.
What's your favorite pizza?
This one's hard. Like from a certain place, because like I have like if you told me Pizza Hut.
Just pick one.
No.
Just pick one.
Or the one we had today, which is from Toppers, which is the what is it?
Buffalo chicken mac and cheese pizza.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy, but it's okay. It's like sometimes it's amazing.
Yeah, it just kind of like depends who makes it and when you go. But like his roommates, his cousin and his best friend, like we talk about Toppers all the time and we like hype it up so much, and they're literally like, oh, that sounds so gross. And the other day when we were moving him, they finally tried it and they're like, damn, we now realize why you guys like it so much.
My favorite pizza is actually the pizza we got in El Paso. I forgot what it's called. But that pizza was delicious, and their wings were. If you don't know, I love food.
Yes, he can eat so much. He does not help me lose weight. Like he literally is the worst. Like he does not help me. Like, and I'm not very good at like stopping myself either. So it's like, let's go get ice cream. Okay, let's go. Like, and he's always eating. And he eats so much. It's bad, but It's okay. Oh, this one I just did to kind of be funny because we did the 5 things that we like about each other or love about each other. So I said, what's something that annoys you about each other? You go.
Well, I wanted to say nothing.
I didn't let him.
Because I love the person that she is. But something.
Well, thank you, but
something,
that's not true.
Something that annoys me. Honestly, it would have to be probably the fact that her and my little brother fight all the time. Like, they try to fight for my attention, and she says something, and she's like, aren't you gonna say something to him? And then my brother looks at me, and he's like, say something to her. And I'm just like, what do you want me to do? I can't do anything. I just literally stay quiet in between them two.
Well, okay, so I'm the youngest. I'm literally the youngest of 4, so I've never had a younger sibling to like deal with either. So like, he's what, 14, 15?
Yeah, 15.
15, he just turned 15, so he's like younger, so he's at the point where he thinks that he knows everything, and he like,
He's the boss.
He's the boss of us and stuff, so like, and I like to bicker, I like to argue back, so it's fun to argue with him, but sometimes, literally sometimes it's like, but sometimes he, like, we both go above and beyond, like, where we kind of offend each other a little, and then we're like, say something. But it's literally just fun, like, it's not because we hate each other, it's just, it's kind of like the relationship that we've built with each other, which is kind of fun. But I guess, yeah, that's something that really annoys him.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, my 5th one, he doesn't know this one out, like, he read my 4.
What annoys you about me?
Oh.
No, nothing annoys me. Nothing annoying at all.
Okay, he eats all the time, and he eats with his hands. And if you know me, you know that I can't eat with my hands, and I just hate when people do. Like, I literally went to El Salvador, and I can't eat pupusas without a fork. Like, that's like in, like,
Nobody does that.
Yeah, no one does that. Like, you don't do that. Like, my aunt literally would carry a fork for me, like a plastic fork, so like I could eat because I couldn't eat. So like, he eats with his hands, and it just bothers me, and then it's like a mess on his hands, so he just like licks them, and that just like, it just throws me off, and I cannot handle it. Like, it just, but that's just who he is, so I guess I have to take it. But sometimes it's like, can you not? So yeah, sorry, babe.
The 5th one?
My 5th one is, where do we see us as a couple in 10 years? So in 10 years, we'll be, oh my gosh.
Old.
I'm gonna be 23 in like a week. So that, 2 weeks, so that's even scary. But we'll be 33, you'll be 32.
Well, hopefully, we're married by then.
Yeah. I hope so.
Hopefully we have either...
He jokes that he's gonna make me wait for 10 years, but I'm just like, okay, maybe like 6 or 5.
Okay, but you guys like, don't understand.
Not 10.
Beverly is like, so like, in love with like proposals and like...
But what girl
babies
isn't?
And like, but she is like, everyday type of stuff. Like, she sends me these random posts on Instagram, and she's like, look at this baby, look at this wedding proposal, look at this, they look so perfect.
Okay, but it's not just me, he does it too. He's just as obsessed as me, okay? He'll send me videos, or he'd be like, babe, I saw this video, you have to watch it. So it's like, it's not just me.
Okay, I love those kinds of videos though.
Yeah, and then I love, and then now that we're doing YouTube, I love watching how they edit it too now. Like, I'm so into that now. Like, I'm just like, whoa, how do you do that? How do I do that? Like, that's literally what my mind goes to now, which is insane. But I guess I see us, yeah, married. Maybe having one kid, or in the process of adopting, because
yeah, we
both dream of adopting, so that would be cool. Like, in the process of adopting, maybe having one kid by then, because this guy wants 10, I'm stopping at like 4.
We said 6.
4. I wanted like an even number, because okay, so I'm a Disney
6
freak.
Is even.
I know, but like 2 more to that, like,
and then 4 more to that.
Honestly, talk to me after the first one, that won't happen anytime soon, so don't get any ideas. But like, no, I don't know. I'm kind of terrified myself a little just lately, so we're good right now. We don't need to have a baby. We don't need that right now. So yeah. And then maybe actually getting to our actual goal that we've, like something that we've been planning for ourselves for the longest time. So maybe we're like barely starting it, or it's like already been 5 years that we've had.
Reached our goal.
Yeah, that would be so awesome, because that's such a dream. Like, it would be fulfilling my dream, his dream, and my mother's. Like, that just would melt me.
That would be for something else.
Yeah, maybe we'll tell you guys one day. We put it into existence, so that's what matters.
So my last one is, what is one thing you want to come out of this YouTube channel, or why are you doing it? And I wanted your perspective, and then my perspective, why we're doing this, and what we want out of this.
I guess I never really thought of it, because I just wanted to do it just because I thought it was cool and it looked fun, and I wanted to put my life out there. But I guess more of like trying to help people, because I think we've both gone through certain things that like people can understand us, and it's things that a lot of people don't even like talking about, which is something we should be more open about. So I think being someone that can be out there so they can reach out to, and just helping others, which is definitely my biggest thing, is always helping people. And yeah, and just getting to see the world in a different place, and looking back at the memories that we make and that I make, and that it's not just something that I remember, it's like something that I could show my kids later on and be like, look, this is when I graduated, or look, this is our 1 year of dating when we were boyfriend and girlfriend, like, and now we're like 25 years married or something. So kind of like my sister. So if you didn't know, my sister and my brother-in-law started a YouTube channel. So I think they're called Ortega Views or Tita and Toto. I'm not sure. I think they just changed it, but we'll link in it below so you guys can subscribe to their channel too.
I think my perspective is what I want out of this is, honestly, to build a stronger relationship with you.
Aww, I'm such an emotional mess. Like, I'm gonna cry.
Like, honestly, that's what it is for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I honestly, like, I just wanted to be closer to you and get to know you in a different way that I've never known.
I'm such a baby. Like, he talks to me like this all the time, and I literally cry every time. I guess, like, I've been through a lot of things with other guys that, like, not many know, but it was really hard relationships. So when someone treats you good, you kind of either become like, you push them back, or you get emotional. So yeah, but that's the end, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for watching. Peace.
Peace out.